Hey, this is Michael with Digital T-Shirt Shop. Hey, so I believe today is January 30th. We're approaching the end of the year. It has actually been exactly, I think we started January 28th with Digital T-Shirt Shop of last year. Of 2017. So it's been exactly a year and like 2 days. We've passed the 1 year mark with Digital T-Shirt Shop. And we're still muscling forward trying to achieve that goal of selling 20 shirts a day. On average, 20 shirts a day. So that's like 600 shirts a month with just Digital T-Shirt Shop. And I'll tell you, it is not going well. So in the meantime, we've shifted our emphasis to third-party printing. And in the middle of all of that, what's going on right now, we had my computer die this week. And I've got that was, yeah, if you can imagine. All I can say is thank goodness for backups. I still have all my clip art and everything. I still have all my access of everything that I need. That was just a little bit of a headache. I thought I could go and do some repairs on my computer. I spent a whole day trying to find different ways around repairing the computer and was unable to. I ended up, after I was able to verify I had full backups, mostly full backups. I think I was like a day or two short, which is minimal. I tried to actually pull the hard drive out and do a transfer of all my data and couldn't get access to the drive, and I guess that would show if I was a real computer geek, I'm sure I would have been able to get that access, but I just don't know enough about it and didn't know where to go for the resources. All the resources I could find couldn't help me get that access to it. So I ended up just putting the hard drive back in, restoring the computer to factory settings, and I've been going through the process of reinstalling everything. I've got my printing programs back up. I'm in the middle of finishing, all my clip art's transferred over, but I'm in the middle of trying to get some of my other things still transferred from the backup company to my computer. In the meantime, I'm trudging forward this morning. So I've not printed for a couple days. I did actually run a couple print jobs just to keep the machines active. But now it's time to kind of hook everything back up and move forward. So some things that have gone on in the meantime is I have gotten some, I might do a separate video about those. So anyways, that's kind of what's happening. This is Digital T-Shirt Shop, my vlog post for January 30th. 1 year anniversary. We have gone a whole year, and it's kind of funny just to deviate. I was gonna say please subscribe and thank you, goodbye, but just to deviate, it's interesting. They talk about businesses succeeding and failing. There's a point at which with a business you need to decide whether it's worth continuing. There are a lot of businesses people start and the business doesn't grow enough, the business doesn't do enough to trudge forward. If I was to stop and I was to look at this right now as I have it, with what we did with Digital T-Shirt Shop, I would say never ever in a million years start this as a business. Now, we just simply didn't make enough. If you were to buy a machine, a direct-to-garment printer, and all your eggs were in that basket, and you did the volume of sales that we did through the year, it is basically like having a hobby, and it's not worth going into business for that. Unless you just, I guess maybe you just have a little bit of a passion for it and you want to do it just for kicks. The way that we set this up, the way that we ran it, the things that we did, we just simply didn't make enough. I wouldn't recommend it. What are some things that we could have done differently? Maybe had we started the third-party printing earlier, had we been from here a year out with third-party printing? Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe we hit 2 years out and look back on it and decide, hey, that was actually totally worth it. 1 year out? No way. No way. We didn't nearly make enough. If your plan was 2-3 years out, you were able to actually maybe hit 10 to 20 shirts average, totally do it. Maybe part of the reason why I haven't been able to do that is I'm focused in too many different areas. Maybe I spent too much time focusing on videos. Maybe I spent too much time focusing on other parts of my business. But digital t-shirt shop in of itself and what we did, no way. Another thing, we never went out and sought for general public printing. Had I done that, possibly, possibly that could have changed things. Had I been white printing from the beginning, possibly that could have changed things. So it'll be interesting to see how this next year goes, as we hit January of 2019 and look back on 18 and decide, based on the volume of sales, did we have a good year? Did we not? Did we earn a profit? Did we see that increase in sales? Was it related to white printing? Was it related to going out and doing some hustling and getting some local people to buy from us instead of just focusing on a brand of clothing that we're trying to push out our own designs and selling them online? Then you look at the option of, do I start a free business that doesn't cost me anything, like the third-party printing? There's no cost involved. I just have to design my product. There's free software I can do that with, or minimally expensive software that I can use, versus investing in all of the equipment myself. And that's the investing in all the equipment yourself is where that's not, just what we did over the course of a year, digital t-shirt shop. I wouldn't recommend it. Just the sales weren't there. Maybe the design sucked. I don't know. So that would be just kind of a brief analysis. You got to look at the fact that going forward, most businesses fail within 3 to 5 years of starting. And that's cash flow, that's profitability, that's lack of sales, that's lack of interest in what they are selling, any number of things. As a business, I've decided to diversify for that reason. The third-party printing is diversifying. My niche product, which is the LDS mission t-shirts, versus my general interest, versus having multiple stores I sell on, versus multiple stores on multiple platforms, that I sell my mission t-shirts on multiple platforms. I sell my family t-shirt shop products on multiple platforms. I do digital t-shirt shop on multiple platforms. Helping to diversify what I do is kind of what I've decided to do as far as how I have my business. I can do third party and I can do my own printing. But doing my own printing, I bear the risk of that investment, that I put into the equipment, and trying to develop that type of business. And trying to do it with the amount of competition that there is now. When you look at Merch by Amazon and you look at all the other third-party printers from Zazzle and Spreadshirt and Cafe Press and all those different type of people that are Redbubble or whoever, that are trying to capture all of that market. I don't know. We'll look back on it. Another year from now, where are we? Does it flip-flop? I really don't know. I really don't know. We'll take a look and see. But this is today. 1-year anniversary of Digital T-Shirt Shop. Would love to have you subscribe and follow us, and see if we can make this work. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.